Now, let us know about Michael B. Jordan, all you know, everything he's talking about.
Good people, you know. He trained, he got himself together, but the thing about boxing is a little bit different than what that movie is. You know? Like the movie scene, they say cut, and that means stop. In us, they say cut, that means something happened over your eye, under your eye. So it's a little bit different with the lingo and everything. But it's good that he wants to see how well he can do, and because he wants to see that, I think it'll be interesting because he thinks at 49 he probably can keep up with me. I understand his chances may be slightly better because I'm not in my prime, but I'm still one of the best to ever do it.
That's a fact.
So you have to always take that into account when you're talking about messing with the GOAT, the real GOAT, the Billy GOAT, the Billy GOAT Ruff. That's a different thing there.
Roy, would you take that as an exhibition if Michael B. Jordan and you?
I don't know, man. It all depends. I mean, I've been getting a lot of calls about it. A lot of people been asking me about it, so I'm like, yo, I mean, if that many people are interested in seeing it.
The fans want to see you out there again.
If they want to see it, then why would we do an exhibition? I mean, what's wrong with 10 rounds? He trained for rounds and rounds and rounds. I mean, he trained for 2 years for the Creed.
That's right. Let him know, Roy.
Why not come on, get what you want to get? You know what I mean? Let's find out what you learn.
That's right.
So who's the best to take the test against besides the old master?
Ooh, okay. Roy, would that be at your hometown?
I ain't gonna say it's gonna be my hometown. That ain't fair. I mean, come on.
But you're the legend. You know?
But I'm not an unfair legend.
Okay.
I don't want to do it in my hometown unless you just say, no, I want to come to your town to beat you. Now I'll do that. But if you don't say that, then let's go neutral ground. Let's go where it makes sense at. Vegas, here. Who knows?
Now, being the greatest that you are, would you even give him any more than maybe 2-3 rounds?
Well, you know, here's the thing about Roy. Roy is a humanitarian first.
Yes.
To go out there and take him out in 2 rounds does nothing for me nor him. Because you expect that I should be able to do that.
Yes.
But to go out there and make him throw all he got and dodge all those bullets that they've taught him how to throw and take him to the later round and teach him what boxing really is about being fatigued and still having to keep up your cardio and do what you're doing in round 1 and round 2, in round 7 and round 8. That's the lesson to learn. So if you're gonna do it, you don't do it with the idea of going out, oh, I'm going to knock this guy out right away. That doesn't prove anything to you nor him. But if you box him and let him see what boxing is about, executing off of his move. When he throw a jab, show him what happens off of a jab. When he throw a right hand, show him what you do to him off of a right hand. Show him what boxing is really about. It's like, for me, it's giving kids a tutorial. Because I get a chance to take this guy who can box, who is going to be dangerous because he's got on 10 ounces.
So you think he can box?
Well, I know he can box. He had to learn how to box to be in the movement and do the things he does. And he's going to be a dangerous puncher because he's big, he's gotten in shape for the fight, so he's a dangerous puncher. So you can't go out there and just let no guy hit you with 10-ounce gloves on. Some of the best you see go down with 10-ounce gloves on. But you got to be able to operate on him while he's throwing these bullets at you in 10-ounce gloves. You got to be able to show him what moves to execute off of his move because they showed him how to box, but they didn't give him the Roy Jones tutorial.
Gotcha. Now, being that you're a promoter, would you consider putting him on your card?
If you want to box somebody on my card, yeah, I do that too. I mean, you know, I'm open for everything. I'm a classy guy.
Gotcha.
I love people. I love events. I love different things. So because you want to try something different, I love that. That's what I always did. How you think I became the heavyweight champion of the world? I never dreamed of becoming a heavyweight at all as a kid and as an amateur. Even as an early pro, I never thought about even looking at the heavyweight division. Yet I became heavyweight champion of the world. So we never know what God has in store for us. So if that's the opportunity God presents us and he wants to take that risk and see what it's like, then who better to teach it?